Good evening, everyone, and welcome back to another new season of the Sony Cup Series. It all starts here at Daytona National Speedway for Speed Weeks. The Sony Shootout is our expedition race, and for a while it has been our main expedition race all season. All the pole winners of last year have got together for a race, and there's only one driver last year that didn't win a pole that's in it. That is the defending champion. However, he's only in this race because he won the Sony Shootout before, DJ Curtis. 18 different pole winners last year, and so with one driver added, 19 drivers will take the green today, and will have a shot to win the Sony Shootout. The Sony Shootout is such a big race. Everyone wants to win. It's the first race of the season. It's a special one. All the fastest drivers that was in the pole qualifying last year going head-to-head, trying to win the Sony Shootout. Everyone drew their spots by random, and you see the starting lineup. Everyone drew by random. You got guys like John Weeks, James Silverfox, some fast Yamp Motorsports Fords. They'll be coming from the rear along with Jesse Turner. Then you got some heavy hitters like Charles Sanford, Luke Martin, Jake Bassinger. They're all outside the top 10, but you have some favorites like Jeff James, Jeffrey Lynn, and Nick Mace. They're all going to be some favorites to watch in this Sony Shootout. Who's going to win the first race of 2018? Let's find out. As the field comes off of turn 4, the pace car makes that dive on the pit road. Jeffrey Lynn, Jeff James are going to lead us down, and we are racing here at Daytona. On the jump, Jeffrey Lynn gets out in front with the lead. Zachary Fitzwater, who started in third, moves his way up in a second. Jeff James on the outside of the front row dives down to the inside. Front 3 single file, make that front 4. But here comes Jeff James trying to go for second. Andres Allen making a move on Harple. Lynn leads lap 1. But here they come to complete lap 2. Battle for the lead. Andres Allen has a run to the inside of Jeffrey, and Jeffrey Lynn loses the lead to his boss of Andres Allen. These cars are flying around this racetrack in the middle of the turns. They're still upwards at 200 miles an hour, much faster than we expected them to be. They have not been anywhere near this speed through testing and leading up to these races. So they are running really fast around this track, way quicker than we expected them to be. The two Allen Family Racing cars lead the charge up front. However, here comes Steven Jenkins to the inside of Andres Allen for the lead, and they are 3 wide back there for the third position. Sean Harple to the inside of Fitzwater. Fitzwater trying to break out of there, gets back to the bottom, right where he needs to be. Jeff James trying to find a way to the inside, can't quite get there. Fitzwater gets there to the inside of James. James was looking to the inside down the back straightaway, couldn't quite find a way to get down low. James to the outside, but Jenkins finds some help with Zachary Fitzwater. Both drivers on the inside have new rides, if you count Harple back there as well. All 3 of them have new rides for this new 2018 season. Jenkins trying to block Allen. Allen getting run on the high side, trying to fight back for the lead, but can't quite make anything happen, it seems. And Steven Jenkins trying to hold on to the lead, slides up in front of Allen. Jenkins holds on to the lead. However, it looks like Jenkins is going to lose the lead yet again. He has no friends on the outside with him. DJ Curtis and Jesse Turner started out back. You see them on the outside, working their way up to the front. The 2 Fords, one of the 2 dominant Ford teams that you have seen in the seasons past. Turner and Curtis trying to fight a way to the front. However, Jeff James, in the first race of the season for his own race team, the sister team for Mace Enterprises. Mace Enterprises has had a big helping hand with Jeff James Incorporated starting up, and Jeff James out front with an affiliate teammate coming up the order. Nick Mace started outside the top 10. He's up into third, pushing Jeffrey Lynn. Lynn used to drive for Mace last year. Lynn drove the 25 car to a win at Springfield. And here he is for his new race team, trying to show out as he takes the lead with some help from his old boss of Nick Mace, the inside. His new one's up on the outside, pushing Jeff James. And Lynn, with a pretty fast dodge, takes to the front. And Lynn, your new race leader. Zachary Fitzwater trying to look at the move by Nick Mace. From the top side to the inside by that 48 Lowe's Chevy. Everyone dances around the track over the bumps. This track is real rough, and all speed weeks are going to hear me talk about how rough this track really is, and handling will be a factor. Nick Mace took the inside of Jeffrey Lynn, but couldn't quite make a move on the 44 of Jeffrey Lynn. Front two have broke away. However, Fitzwater and James run side by side for the third spot. Now, Nick Mace, with some help from Jeff James, finds a way to the inside of Jeffrey Lynn, but Lynn has some help from Andreas Allen. Mace trying to cover the position. Opens the door for Jeff James on the inside. And James has some help from one of the fastest Fords in testing, Steven Jenkins, on the inside. Side by side, two Chevys at the front. Jeff James trying to take it away, but Mace on the outside looking to hold on. And around the outside, with some help from Jeffrey Lynn and Andreas Allen, Mace holds on to the lead. Up at the front, Andreas Allen and Steven Jenkins have moved Nick Mace out of the way, and they have taken to the top of the board. Up here leading the race. Nick Mace got shuffled back when Allen made a move past Nick Mace, and then Jenkins made a move of his own to get by what looked to be a pass on Allen, but Allen was able to hold him off in turns 1 and 2. Andreas Allen in his retirement year. This is his last season driving full-time and for his own race team. He's looking really stout. Where his first ever Sony Cup Series victory came, it came in his first ever Sony Cup Series start. Season 2 Daytona 500 champion leads the way over the July 2015 winner. Here at this racetrack, Steven Jenkins also got his first career win here at Daytona, but it was not in the 500. Jenkins has a pretty fast Ford, one of the best Fords we've seen down in Speed Weeks for the testing. And he's up here giving it a run, but he really doesn't have much friends here. Trying to slide him in front of Luke Martin, but here comes Nick Mace going after Andreas Allen, looking for the lead. Allen trying to throw a block. That almost was bad. Allen had to slide up out of the way, and with no help, Andreas Allen all by himself. However, man, they're slicing and dicing, but it looks as though they're going to stick with Mace. And Allen, with no friends, is going to slide backwards. And Nick Mace back to the point here in the Sony Shootout. We're starting to see handling become a big issue. Watch as these cars go over the bumps. Jenkins didn't go over the bumps as well as Martin did. And here comes Martin with Fitzwater and Turner on the outside. And here comes Martin with a whale of a run down the back straightaway, looking for some help from Fitzwater. Fitzwater, however, goes around on the outside, but Martin's going to have enough momentum to get the inside of Allen. This track is big on handling, and you're going to see it late in the run here. These guys are going to really need some tires because tire wear is big over the bumps here. A car that can handle around on the bumps the best will more than likely win the race. And Jesse Turner and Luke Martin started out back, and here they are at the front of the field. Martin slides. He didn't really get in the turn one the way he wanted to at all. And here comes Allen with a good run. Andreas Allen held his momentum strong. Mace went up to block. However, Allen with a crossover move to the inside. Door to door for the lead. Doesn't really have any help, but he's going to get there. And Allen is going to take the race lead as the field gets antsy back here. With between Weeks and Lynn, they were looking to go 3 wide. But Allen, with some help from Luke Martin, takes the lead. James Silverfox would pit for a handling issue. Thought he had a vibration. And Silverfox, in his part-time season for this year, will return to the racetrack and looks as though he will not be the winner of the 2018 Sony Shootout. Luke Martin in his United Emirates Racing Ford That team seems like it's got a pretty good handle on this racetrack as the run goes on, because he's been going over the bumps so much better than everyone else. Him and Cody Lamas, he is shot out of a cannon as well, and you see him clawing his way into the top 5. How about that run for Lamas? He's up here fighting. Nick Mace has been getting shuffled back. That car isn't as good over the bumps as everyone else, it seems, but watch as Martin pulls a gap on everyone. Even Jenkins is struggling to keep up. However, Martin, with no help, would get shuffled back. Jeff James has risen to the occasion now, and he is the leader, but not for long. Andreas Allen is back in the picture, and he is going for the race lead. But look at how far back Nick Mace has gotten shuffled. He is deep in the pack now. After all that, Charles Sanford pitted right there last lap. He went in with nobody else, so he is hoping to try and stretch it all the way on fuel. However, I think he pitted a little too early. As we go by the lap car, James Silverfox, Andreas Allen is your race leader. We are 30 laps into a run, and you're seeing guys starting to creep up in the picture that we usually haven't seen all race long right now. Jake Bassinger is one of those in the Fords. It seems like the Fords have a really good handling race car late into a run as they're trying to go around Andreas Allen, and right there on the bottom is where a lot of the bumps are. It's really bumpy on the bottom part of the racetrack, and you can tell as compared to the outside line. And Andreas Allen gets a well of a run with James Silverfox, and they have pulled a huge gap on everyone else. But Bassinger, Curtis, Harple, guys we haven't really seen up front most of the day are up here. And it looks as though some drivers are going to be pitting this time round. Andreas Allen, our leader, is one of them, along with Sean Harple. Another group of our leaders are in, and this is going to start the long dread of pit stops. Everyone is starting to exit their pits. We'll see how everyone shakes out in pit stops. Luke Martin got a pretty good pit stop. So did Nick Mace, and DJ Curtis, our defending champion. Here comes the rest of the guys that did pit. Bassinger and Allen. There's some guys that are still exiting pit road. There they are. Jeffrey Lynn, Cody Lamas, Jacob Hart. Those are the guys that just pitted. They are the last batch of pit stop guys that we're going to have to look at and see where they blend in. And they're not going to be very good, I don't think. We're going to have to see, though. Nick Mace is going to lead this little pack around, and this is going to be the pack that we're going to have to watch for the battle for the lead. Stephen Jenkins did not get a good pit stop. He is out of the draft. And it looks as though it's going to be these guys, as here it comes, everyone pulling out of the pits. And Nick Mace got a pretty good pit stop. It looks as though he's possibly going to be the leader, or is it going to be Lamas? Jeffrey Lynn throws a block of his own, trying to stay in front of these guys, and look at that. Cody Lamas is going to line up as your leader after pit stops. It is Lamas, Lynn, Mace, Hart, Martin, Curtis, Turner, Weeks, Bassinger, Allen, Fitzwater, James, and Harple battling for the lead. 12 guys going at it for the lead in the 2018 Sony Shootout. Lynn going for the lead. However, Lynn can't throw a block there. Whoa, look at Lamas. Whoa, boy. Lamas isn't playing around. He wants to get a victory to start off the 2018 season. Cybertron Motorsports won here with Curtis in 2015. Looking to bring home yet another victory. Lynn looking every which way he can, but Mace continuing to throw a block. But behind him, door to door, is some veterans of Jacob Hart and Luke Martin coming out for a one-time appearance here in the Sony Shootout. Martin's a two-time winner of this race, looking to make it 3 wins, something nobody has ever done before. Jeffrey Lynn, however, looking for any way to get by Cody Lamas. We got some lap cars of James Silverfox, who is at the tail end of the lead lap right now, but Lamas continuing to throw some blocks and hang on right now. I'm just now hearing that we might be under a pit strategy race, as we're seeing guys that pitted the latest, Cody Lamas and Jeffrey Lynn, along with Jacob Hart. Those guys pitted on lap 35, so they might be good enough to go all the way on fuel. However, we're not sure if they pitted early due to tire wear or not. We're not sure if they'll be able to make it on fuel, so this could be a fuel strategy race. We're not quite sure for all on that. However, they're gonna have to race hard. It is expected that all these teams can make it on fuel. However, they pitted as early as they could to get as good of tires late in the run. up front for the lead. However, Jake Bassinger is looking to take it, and he will. Bassinger has not been out front all race long. He's been kind of quiet in this race, but he is in pursuit of the 2018 Sony Shootout victory, and there he is at the line leading that lap. This pack of cars, every driver knows when you come into this race, this is one of the biggest races of the expedition races that we have all year long. The only expedition race that we really have. And it's a special one. All of the pole sitters, all of the fastest drivers every weekend last year get together for a race at the Daytona a week before the Daytona 500, and they get after it, trying to win at Daytona. It looks like someone is really holding up these guys. Andreas Allen's in the outside wall, and around he goes. Andreas Allen, one of the quickest cars all race, gets put in the outside wall. Oh, and nearly just came up in front of everyone. But I think that just brought out the caution. No, it did not. Caution flag did not come out for that. Andreas Allen's day is over, and he is still going out there. So he will possibly be a big chicane out there for everyone to have to try and maneuver past. But a tough break for Andreas Allen. The problems start way back in turn 1. James Silverfox, I'm not sure if he had a tire going down or if he may have had an engine going south, but that Yamp Motorsports Ford did not carry enough speed down the back straight, and everyone was struggling to try and find a way behind him. Silverfox was looking like he was trying to get as low as he could, but everyone down in turn 3 was trying to get around the 28, and they all got together, resulting in Andreas Allen and spinning in turn 3. As you can see, everyone sees that Silverfox is slow, and they tried to get it low, to try and get in the low lane, but everyone just kind of piled up together. And Andreas Allen sent in the outside wall. He had a fast race car. Everyone needs to look out for that 43 car all speed weeks, because Allen could be a threat to win the Daytona 500 yet again, because that car was quick. Tough break for the 43 team. However, this pack has dwindled after that. These guys are separated. Bassinger is continuing to lead here as they're 3 wide back here with Dejon Weeks. Weeks and Martin to get together. Whoa, Martin sideways! What a save! Luke Martin, what a save for the 34 and 38 car. They almost took each other out. Man, what a wheelman Luke Martin is to hang on to that car. Anyone else, that car would have been sent spinning just like Andreas Allen was. What a drive. Martin drove through turn 3 and 4 sideways and held on to it. What a job. However, a caution flag flew due to debris in turn 3 and 4, and we're suspecting it came off of Andreas Allen's race car. Top 2, however, did not pit as we're coming to the green. It'll be 15 laps to go to decide the winner of the Sony Shootout. Everyone behind the 44 and the 10 pitted for tires. So Cody Lamas and Jeffrey Lynn are out there on old rubber. Do not know why they stayed out. They're going to have their hands full in the last 15 laps. Bassinger, Weeks, Turner, Hart are all going to get after it here. Silverfox and Sanford are a lap down. Cody Lamas fighting with the lap cars. James Silverfox and Charles Sanford really messing him up here, battling for the lead. Jeffrey Lynn battling with Jesse Turner. Lynn really had to bobble there to try and find a way to stay in the line. Look at the blocks Lynn's throwing. However, Lamas, with no help, has lost the lead to Jake Bassinger and Dejon Weeks. These guys have not been up front all day long, like we said, and here they are at the end of the race. Bassinger, your leader. Weeks looking to take it away. And Bassinger side by side with Weeks. However, Bassinger was able to clear Weeks, and Weeks is side by side with Lamas. Lamas on them old tires are going to not fare as well on the inside, and as you see there, look at Weeks. He has a run on Bassinger. The lap cars are in front of him, but Bassinger trying to block Weeks, trying to block Fitzwater. The blocks in this race, trying to cover your positions. And Weeks with his teammate Steven Jenkins to the inside. Yamp Motorsports looking for a way to get by the 97. But Turner Performance Racing's own Jake Bassinger is able to hold the spot. Fitzwater's really impressing me here in the Fisher Motorsports Toyota. And how about William Brock? This car almost fell out of the draft early in the race. Along with Sean Harple, these guys caught a caution, and they're in the contention to win this race. And Bassinger up front having contentions for the lead. Dejon Weeks around the outside takes the lead from Bassinger. As we come to the line, it'll be 6 laps to go. Jake Bassinger gave Weeks a nudge in the tri-oval, and Bassinger to the inside of Dejon Weeks. But Weeks around the outside, that's where you really want to be at if you can be. And look at the run he gets. Man, what a drive through the center of the corner that Dejon Weeks has. Yant Motorsports really has a good handling race car. Them cars are just able to fly through the bumps so much better. And Bassinger, Lamas, Fitzwater, Brock are all going to have to run them back down. It'll be coming to 5 laps to go. When we come back to the line, it'll be 3 laps of racing to go, and we have a new player at the front. How about William Brock in the 76 Horizon Group Dodge? He sits in a position to take it away here late in the race. He's looking to take it to the inside, but it's not probably going to work out for him. And look at how he has to get out of the gas by a bunch there. And he loses a ton of momentum. Dejon Weeks is playing this race so smart, but Bassinger is tired of the games. He's going for it. Charles Sanford is a lap car. In between him is Fitzwater, but Bassinger to the inside, looking to take the lead. It'll be coming around to 2 laps of racing to go. Jake Bassinger looking to take it away, but Weeks trying to hang on the corner panel because he knows coming to the turn 1, he'll be in the preferred line. Bassinger better slide up. He better try and slide up. He's trying to, but he can't quite get there. Trying to run Weeks high. Can't quite get there. Dejon Weeks on the outside with Fitzwater will take the advantage off turn 2. It's up to Fitzwater to find something here. He's in second position, looking for some sort of run. Weeks already looked like he was going to go to the outside and give Fitzwater the line, but Fitzwater is not going to have it. He's running the outside with Weeks, looking for some way to get by him. But here comes Bassinger, getting a whale of a run with Sean Harple. Where did he come from? Bassinger on the outside of Fitzwater. Down the back straightaway. This is the last lap. Who's going to win it? 4 cars under a blanket. Bassinger with some help from Sean Harple. Bassinger to the inside of Weeks here. Into turn 3 on the last lap. Sean Harple still up there with a 38. And Weeks looking to hang on. Dejon Weeks gets the advantage. Dejon Weeks in the 38 Ford brings it to the line and will win the 2018 Sony Shootout. He played that race so smart at the end. Ran a great race and did what he had to. Congratulations to Dejon Weeks, even though he nearly got in a wreck with Luke Martin in the middle of the race. Congratulations to him and Yant Motorsports on winning that one there. Dejon Weeks is a Sony Shootout winner and a heck of a race. The fans got what they wanted. They got a good race out of this one. Last night, they all came out. It was raining, and everyone went home disappointed. But here today, they saw a good one. Dejon Weeks holds off Sean Harple, Jake Bassinger, and Zachary Fitzwater at the end of that one to win the first race of the season, the expedition race that we have. Congratulations to Dejon Weeks. Let's get you to our finishing results of the 2018 Sony Shootout.